Okay, guys, I've got this display amped up so high so you can see that there we go. It's amped up so high that you can see this the largest screen possible from the microscope that come on. There we go. There you go. See that? Looks good, don't it? All right. So first, I'm gonna have to move to a different area. It's got a large chunk here that the we are on 40 total magnification. Look at how I'm going to use, I'll tell you what this is. This is a sample from one of the vermicompost bins 1 week after I fed them. And this is a chunk of banana. look at all these flagellates. They're going nuts on that stuff. Oh my, here's one over here. And you can just see them. They're bumbling in and out. And we are just at 4x. Okay, right now, let me zoom over to the 100. So I'm going to say we must be in some low oxygen. Let me focus here. Down through the banana. And here we have this. Woohoo. Look at that. I don't see a tail, maybe. His might do ciliates. See, gigantic ones are ciliates. Look at them coming around here. Woohoo! So there was some low oxygen. This guy's stuck here in the corner. I think that's a it looked like a ciliate with its but it was kind of bumbling around. Now let's see here coming in. They're big ones though. But they're, I believe, ciliates. I don't think that's a flagellate. It's so hard to see if they have tails or not. Boom, that one just ran into that other one. That little race car is moving way too fast. These are like bumper cars now. Not race cars, they're bumper cars beating each other up. Now, something here is going on. I've seen a few of those now. I don't know if that's a fungal or is that an egg casing, but there are several of something inside there. I don't know what it would be multiplying. There's, there is so much biology. People are just scratching the surface. And I couldn't tell you what all those little clumps of those are. Somebody may know, but not me. Definitely look like some sort of an egg sac. I don't know that it's spores. It could be fungal spores. Wish I knew what that little thing was. They just won't hold still long enough. They're absolutely loving the banana. Maybe these are different forms of rotifers than what that may be. You see all that movement around it there? Those are either its cilia. The rotifers usually have those gigantic chainsaw looking saw blades. Here's a big guy coming in and out. So ciliates, that's telling me low oxygen. Maybe what happened is there's so much bacteria here devouring up that banana, so much sugar there in the area. Look at them go, zooming around. That those bacteria themselves are multiplying so fast that they're just using up all the oxygen in that environment right now while that banana's getting decomposed by bacteria and not eaten by the worms. And this would be why that you don't want to overfeed. You want to put small amounts so it doesn't get started, and your herd can come in and clean it up before you run into these low oxygen. I'm not seeing any we haven't got to 400x, but we will. Nematodes at all like yet in this, or which I don't know, maybe the low oxygen will run them off. Maybe they need more oxygen. So anyway, here's a good little view of a sample from the food that we were feeding the worms. It's taken a week. They haven't ate all of it. The microbial diversity in here is very large. Let me go one more step further to, that was the 100 total magnification, and now we're on 400. So get ready. There's our bacteria population. We do just a touch of fine tuning. I can see some rod shape. What that thing is up there. Ooh, it's a very touchy. I don't know if that thing's moving. It's just an egg of something. Not for sure. At 400x, it's going to be that large when it comes to different nematode species of your, roundworms, strongles, and stuff like that. Now here's something off to the right, munching around over there. I'm not sure. It's going slow, so maybe a large flagellate. My annotation thing is not working. I should have a hand pointer, but I don't see that anymore. Annotate. Okay, I put it up. I'm just not seeing the hand anymore that I can point to things, so all I can do is get out this. It was over here. Here he is up here now. Ooh. What is he? Probably a flagellate, the way he's just kind of bumbling around, unless, see that one move so fast? Silly it. This one here, round again. So I'm going to try, let me draw you what I'm looking at here. I'm going to do a thicker type of a circle. And I want to try to zoom in on him. I want to focus up and down and see if we can get him in really, okay, we're getting out of focus. Now let's get him in focus. We're looking for, say, see how he's going in circle, circle. That's more of your flagellate, like a single tail. But man, it's so concentrated in here, you're not seeing any tails. Not seeing much of anything. Anyway, I didn't dilute this crazy much because, I'm not doing any counting or anything, but so anyway, that's just some really cool biology that you can wind up harboring here in your bins. For good or bad, I am not 100% sure yet. I am no expert. I am working on it. I am still in training. This is going to take a PhD in soil microscopy, I'm sure. And I need to decide if I want to go that far. I would, trust me. I just crave knowledge, so definitely would. It's just, do I want to pay to do that? There's more of them. I don't, and they're like that. So I'm sure everything from the soil has found its way up. I'm not seeing the testate amoebae. They haven't come to feed on banana. Okay, I don't want to spend too much of you guys' times here in the, because I could just be here forever looking for what's chewing away on this banana and checking for anaerobic conditions right now. I'm not seeing anything like spirochetes or spirillum. Changing the lighting to see out there if I could get my camera to focus a little better on a few things. But at this moment in time, I am not seeing. Got iris diaphragm closed down all the way. So, woo, I don't know what that big guy was. I'd like to kind of see what that is moving through there. Maybe it's a baby worm, but see if we can. It's just one absolutely huge ciliate or the way it's moving so fast. So, okay, I think that's it for our piece of banana. I feel like I got zeroed in far enough to see whether I have scoot over to the other side of the slide that's not so congested and see what we can see. Seems like my computer's running slow, like it's not a smooth picture, but that's drying out. Oh boy, I see down in there. I just seen a lactobacilla go swimming by. Do you see? Hold still. Down in here. Different bacterial species. There's brown ones, there's rod-shaped ones, there's corkscrew, and then even the rod ones, you have to watch how they swim. I'm not, like I said, I'm not seeing spirochetes or spirillum or anything like that. So I feel like we're still aerobic. Things aren't zooming in and out crazy fast besides those ciliates, which aren't a problem. They're just an indicator that we are getting into some low oxygen areas. And I do want some of those because that's where these some of these nitrogen fixing bacteria need to be so they can do the chemistry that needs done to break those nitrogen bonds. So I feel really good by looking at this one. I'm not doing anything majorly catastrophic with human pathogens. So okay, that's it for this video. Hope y'all had a wonderful time. Come back again when we'll be analyzing some more samples under the scope.